And yeah. Nate Park. Thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed My Way. I really like that song. I'm really excited to release the next single after we release the music video to My Way. Just listen to Skyline. I love this song. Yeah, Skyline was a really cool song. That was when we were making that song. We just wrote the hook pretty quick and ran with it after we made that hook. But I really like that song from the album. Thanks, Brandon. Like I said, I'm not like... oftentimes a lot of people I've noticed message me asking me for an answer for things that they're going through, but I don't really like... I'm kind of going through a lot of the same stuff you guys are going through. So it's kind of weird for me to try and give an answer when I don't even know how to like answer the stuff I'm going through. So it's a little weird for me, especially when I meet fans in person. They always like think I'm always super deep. I guess I am in a way, but I don't really like know what to say when people ask me, like, expecting like some amazing answer. I don't know. But I'm just living life and trying to grow through the things I'm going through. Thanks, Ben. Any mercy soon? I think you mean merch. Yeah, we got some merch in the works right now. With this line, we're gonna be, well, with me personally, like I'm gonna be handling all the orders in house and looking through some screen printing people. David's probably gonna be doing the designs again. He's really good at what he does. But merch should be coming around soon, probably around the summer, closer to the next album. Real ones only. Thanks, Madison. No tour dates yet. We're working on the new music right now. The music we're working on right now is going to go really hard live. Like, it's going to be incredible to play. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even like describe it. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks for listening. I did just thought music very similar to NF. I love both. You know NF personally. I don't know NF personally, but he makes incredible music. I just started recently. One of my friends was playing him in the car, and he's really dope. Super deep artist. You can tell he's been through a lot. Like, I relate to like deep stuff like that. I haven't really been listening to a lot of rap lately because one of my other friends have been sending me music, like acoustic stuff, like a bunch of Ed Sheeran. There's this new artist I'm starting to listen to. It's like Isaac Gearson, something like that. I'm terrible with names also. Like, I'm horrible with remembering names. But yeah, that's just a little, like, so don't, like, if I meet you once, it'll probably take a couple times for me to remember your names. Nothing personally, but like, I'm terrible with movie names, artist names, all that stuff. But as far as like the main artists that like I listen to, right now is probably J. Cole, Logic, Isaac Garrison. And I've been listening to some NF too. He's dope. Oh, and Post Malone. Tell me that I'm not enough. If I come to Toronto, awesome, man. Let's shoot when I'm in Toronto. What's your favorite song you've ever made? I don't know if I have a favorite song, but the songs that I'm most proud of are not released right now. They're in the works, and they're probably going to be on the next album. Any more collabs coming soon? I don't really have any. I'm not an artist that looks for collabs. I know a lot of the times everyone tells me to work with a lot of artists, but I don't really do music to work with other artists. It's just music for me is like like a way for me to vent what I'm going through. Like I don't really have like a huge crowd of friends that I like talk to. It's mainly just I work all the time and I just have my small circle, like, but yeah. But music is just like, it's always been my most personal friend, besides God. Has FaZe Clan ever thanked you for any? No, FaZe has never thanked me for anything, but back in the day, like 6 years ago, I was really into gaming and I was around when those guys started up. It's cool to see where they are now. If you guys have like any questions about like anything music related, I'll answer it. Probably gonna get out of here in a bit. Yeah, the My Way music video is gonna be super cool. It was so cold in Seattle. We went to a waterfall, and it was insanely cold. So if you see a shot with me with just a shirt, just know I was freezing during that take. If I wasn't doing music, what would I do? Before I was doing music, I was actually doing acting. I went to acting school for like 3.5, 4 years, and then my brother broke his arm, and we couldn't really afford to do that anymore. So I started doing music. I've always been really creative. Maybe one day I can pick up the acting thing again, but after I'm done, I always feel like I'm always going to be doing music, but I've always wanted to kind of write books too. Because I don't know if I want to be rapping when I'm like 50. I feel like I'll probably have said everything I wanted to say by then. But I don't know, man. Like, I just take it a day at a time, pretty much. How do you make beats for a song? Also, I like it when you guys do that little heart thing. I don't know why, but that's always super cool. Now watch, everyone's going to be doing the heart thing. I wish Instagram could make them colorful or something. I don't know. This is random. I don't know why everyone's sleeping on me, bro. And that's funny that you said that, because the next single is going to go. The next single is definitely my most aggressive song I've ever released. As I'm growing, my perspective and taste in music is growing too. So I'm excited to see how this year unfolds and with the music that we're making right now. Definitely my favorite stuff that I've made. I encourage you to sing more, I'm guessing, in your songs. Yeah, I'm actually singing a bit more, and this next album, my engineer was telling me that I need to start singing more, so. And I've been wanting to, it's just, I'm not really a singer, I prefer rapping, but this is your year. For sure, man. Real ones only. Do you write or do you make the lyrics before the beat? My process when it comes to making music is it's always changing. Usually, I'll write to a beat first, and then sometimes I'm not inspired to finish that song because of the production. So I'll end up trashing like the beat or the production, and I'll carry that story or those lyrics to a different beat that I think that would fit it better. Hey, shout out to Nick. Let's hoop. Sorry, man, I didn't see you. What's gonna be the new album name? I can't really give that out yet. I see you, Moofers. Sorry, it's just I haven't really been looking at the comments when I'm talking. What's up, Nikki? I'm gonna try to come to Toronto. Man, I hate how I slur a lot of my words. It's like I hate it. I've always hated it. It's always been like an insecurity. Why you sound so depressed, man? I don't know. Guess it's just how I sound. How many months till it drops? I can't really give you a number right now, but before this year ends. Hopefully, not just playing. Probably before this year ends. I do know the YouTube channel Swaggy Tracks. They were one of the first people, blog, YouTubes to support my music, 4 years ago. My next album's not going to be called Real Ones Only. That's just what I call everyone around me and the people I keep close and the people that support the music. It's just real, genuine people. And it's funny how that started. I've always said that with my group when we played, basketball back in the day. When we played a lot, we'd be like, who should we invite? And then we'd always be like, Real Ones Only, for anything. So I never really thought to apply that to, you guys, with music. And then I was like, why not? It's something that we do every day, so why not include everyone that listens to my music and stuff like that. So I brought it in because it's something personal too, something I've grown up we've just always said that. I never really took it as a term for music, so I just started saying it for the music too. What tips could you give a new artist? Be yourself. It's gonna take a long time if you want to make it a career. But just be yourself. I started to produce my own beats. I feel like it's not good enough yet for me to just solo produce my own track, but it's getting there. Keith and I have been working together on production. He takes the lead on all of that, but I send him my ideas on a draft or a rough outline on how I want a beat to sound. But it's getting there. Jay Carter. Yeah. What labels did you turn down? I don't really like giving out names like that, but there's been a few. Small ones, some overseas. Alright, man. I'm going to stick around for a couple more minutes. So you guys want to ask about, like, the new single or whatever? Or anything, really? Well, I was born here. My parents are from El Salvador. So, what do you think about Rich Chiga, Rich Brian? His songs are kind of catchy, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Rich Brian. You're amazing, Tori. The next single is pretty intense. You guys want to hear like 10 seconds of it? It's not even done, so it might sound a little different. All right. Since you guys are in here, real ones only, you guys get like 10 seconds of it. Let me know if you can hear it. And like I said, the production's not finalized yet, so it might sound different when you guys hear it. When it's released.
Yeah. You can find me on the cliffside. All they do is overlook me. Yeah, if things don't pan out, keep it cooking. You're not a fan, but you keep on looking. Look, don't be concerned with what people saying. Be concerned when they don't care to say it. Funny how people will act like they know you, but they don't even got a clue what they're saying. Don't compare me to people who don't compare to me. Look in my eyes if you want to stare at me. All of a sudden they want to care for me. Full of love, but I had it all carefully. Waited tables, turning tables, don't sit at my...
Alright. That's it. Yeah, that'll be out later on. Keith and I still gotta mix it and stuff. Thanks, man. I'm a Niners fan. Shout out my homie Keith in here right now. The producer. AKA Young Dre. I don't really do freestyles on live. If you want to hear me rap, you gotta come to a show. If I forget my lyrics during a set, I'll probably end up freestyling, which is like my backup. I'm pretty good at that during those moments. I'm 22. What's my favorite outfit? Usually I like I usually wear a hat, a hoodie, sweats, and my Jordans. Usually gray, usually black, sometimes white. Those are usually, and red. Usually the color schemes that I like. Sorry, Samantha. I noticed you though. I've noticed you now. How long did Forgive Me for My Honesty take to make? The thing is, I write stuff down. It's a process. It's like, it depends, but what if I wrote something down right now today, you guys probably wouldn't hear it for about a year and a half or so. And so the same thing was with Forgive Me for My Honesty. So it released on August, but that stuff that you hear on the album, those are things that probably happened a year ago, or like some stuff like that. Everything I write about are things that I've like been through or I'm dealing with at that time. Sometimes I'm still dealing with them even to this day. But it's usually a very long process when it comes to albums. So it's always different. The process is always changing. Like Keith and I, for this next album, we're taking a lot more time tuning everything, getting all the details right. And yeah, it's hard to like think of an answer. It's really complex because our formula, our like method is pretty changing. And he's in here right now. But he's really, Keith is like the most talented engineer that I know, / producer. Like, as soon as this album drops, like, I guarantee you, like, 100 upcoming artists are going to be like, yo, mix for me, bro. So we're coming up together. So that's really cool. I've always liked working with, like, underground, underdog type of, like, artists, like, producers and, like, graphic designers. Because I know what it's like. And I'm still coming up, but I feel like this year is that year where we're going to really where things are gonna like really start moving. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you're in here and you got to see the snippet, that's probably the only time anyone's going to ever hear it until it's actually released, and it's probably not going to even sound like that. Or maybe it will, who knows, but appreciate you guys taking the time to hear what I got to say.